Corey here with Insight 8, and I don't know what's happening with the lighting today. Okay, maybe that'll work. And I don't know what's happening with my internet connection today, so hopefully I'm here long enough to tell you about our new theme of September. And last month, in August, all month, we talked about taking risks. And I was just catching up on some of the blogs from this week. They are great. Julie talked about really the shift into back to school and your calendar and how we sort of feel these pressures to kind of keep moving, keep going forward, like start planning for Halloween or Thanksgiving, and it's only the 1st of September. So I really liked her perspective on the movement away from the retail takeover of the calendar, but check that one out. And Sean talked about how each of the different types of Insight 8 and all the different insiders take risks differently and use feedback differently. So I really liked that. I think it really fit my style as a nourisher. And as I was going through, I was thinking about some of my friends and family members who have talked to me about their type and how it totally fits them too. Oh, my sister, I see you, Alex. I was thinking about you when I was reading Sean's blog and the harmonizer. So in August as well, since we were talking about risks, Mar gave a really great description of how to take risks. And if you're talking about taking risks with anyone, Mar is a perfect person to talk to, because the way that she's built her business and her life, really from taking a huge risk to take a huge shift in her life, she is a total inspiration for me. So I definitely took her advice to heart. And you should check out their blog. It's a quick read. They're all pretty quick, and they are, just a cool, I don't know, really brightened my morning this morning, catching up on some of the blogs that I haven't read this week. So, like I said, September, we're making a shift from taking risks into finding peace. And I think in some ways, that really goes well together. And typically when we're taking risks, we're listening to our intuition, this churning, bubbling, boiling inside of ourselves that is motivating or pushing us to take a risk and move forward. And that risk, sometimes in taking it, we sort of toss and turn, sort of thinking about it. And then once we take that risk, typically there's this sense of peace and sense of calm. And I know I'm really experiencing that personally right now. I talked to you a few weeks ago about being in the midst of comps and my comprehensive exams and writing my dissertation proposal. And that 2-week period was like such chaos, so hectic, so crazy. And I just found out 2 days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, that I passed comps. So a sense of peace came over me in that, but there's still this sort of churning and lack of sense of sort of center, sort of waiting for kind of the week of the 11th for me is going to be a crazy one. I will officially propose my dissertation and get married. So I know that'll be a sense of peace probably for my whole family who's been helping prepare for this wedding, and it's a big to-do, but thanks, Mom. I see you on there too. Shout out to you. We are in September talking about peace, and I think in this busy world, it's sometimes hard to find peace. It's hard to know what peace even feels like, because you might feel a moment of it. It might pass, briefly, momentarily. This morning I went out to my car to grab something, and it was beautiful out. Just this perfect temperature, a slight breeze. And in that moment, I could feel peace. But as soon as I walked back through the door, it was like, okay, go. You have so much to do, so much. And then I sit down to do it, and it's sort of just, it's just overwhelming. It's hard to get started. So this month, all month, we're talking about finding that peace, even if it is appreciating that moment in the morning and then being able to kind of work through the day and feel productive and feel peace at the end of the day instead of feeling like, oh man, there's so much more to do still. So I'm excited to talk about that with you. I know Mar will be with you at some point this month. It's going to be a hectic month for me getting married the 16th. So it will be great to hear some new voices or voices we haven't heard from in a while. I know she's been on the blog a lot, so maybe we'll be trading a little bit, and I'll hopefully get a blog post out here soon. If you have something, an idea, a topic for me to write about, I have a couple on my desktop that I've been wanting to really round off and make great for you. But if you have a topic that I can maybe throw in there, that'd be great. So happy September. Have a great month. I hope your August you were able to take some great risks, and now we can work on finding peace together. Bye.